Hey everyone, it's King TPP here. This video is going to be interesting because in this game, I'll be playing Harith. Harith is used to be one of the best and yet powerful mages in the game, but now he isn't that quite strong as he used to be. But even though Harith have some few drawbacks, I think he's still good. Usually, when you play Harith, it's better for him to be played as the jungler because Harith as the jungler is much more stronger. But unfortunately, my teammates wanted to play that role, so I have no choice but to play him at the side lanes and play him as the mage support in this game. By the way, as you guys see the intro, this was possibly one of the longest and yet hardest games I ever had. Since the opposite team have Fanny, my teammates constantly keep getting themselves fed, so as well for me. I really wanted to recall since I have low HP, but this Angela is just making things a lot harder for me. Ling in the early game isn't that quite strong, unless if he already has his core items, then Ling can sustain quite a lot, but since our Ling hasn't been quite productive, which will be a huge downfall for us. Good thing she missed her flame shot. If her flame shot got me, it would be a huge nightmare for me. Things are not looking quite well. Fanny is invading, Ling's red buff, and also Alpha is have some trouble facing his lane, and to make things a lot more complicated, the enemies are ahead of us. Okay, things might look well for us now, but sooner and later, things will look from good to worse. I thought I could push the turret since I'm facing against Angela, but however, her twin decided to use her ult to Fanny. I have to retreat. Fanny in the early game is really strong. Once she have her purple buff, she can easily use her cables. And also, to make the situation a lot more interesting, Fanny in this game is really good and she's the one who dealt the most damage towards my teammates. You could already tell how hard this game will turn out to be. It was too risky for me to face Granger because he was getting too fed, so I wasn't able to defend bottom lane by myself, so I have no choice but to retreat. This Fanny is really good. I'm actually quite impressed. Well played. Fanny is a bit overly confident with herself there. Just a gentle reminder, when you're able to perform extremely well, sometimes you will let yourself overly confident and sometimes you will let your guard down. Once you think you're almost unstoppable, that's when a downfall will hit you. I wasn't too worried about myself too much because I know I will perform extremely well as long as I'm able to focus and play the game. Well, I'm sure I'm able to turn the tables around. The only thing that I'm concerned is my teammates. Granger was getting too fat. He already made things harder for me by pushing the bottom lane earlier. I cannot make him do the same thing again. Facing Fanny can be very painful, especially when you don't have good hero who can easily distract Fanny, but unfortunately, they don't have that kind of a hero, which is extremely beneficial for them. What I can only do is that I could try my best to focus on playing the game. Throughout the game, the enemies are constantly keep giving a lot of pressure towards us, but also at the same time, we were able to stop them. But even though we were able to overcome the obstacles, the enemies are still ahead of us. There's more obstacles for us to face. It was difficult for me to face them because we have to play extremely passively, because if we don't position ourselves, the enemies can easily catch us off guard. Fanny's just too good. She's able to play extremely well. Fanny constantly keep turret diving, so the probability chance for us to survive is very thin. I saw Alpha trying to take the Lord. I was trying to tell him to retreat because it was too risky for us. I didn't want Fanny to steal it, but it was me that I was able to catch her attention instead. That was almost close. I thought I would be dead there, but thanks to immortality, I was able to survive. And speaking of which, since I was able to distract Fanny, it gives the opportunity for my teammate Alpha to take the Lord. I'm telling my teammates to retreat because the enemy's reinforcement is coming, but I got overly confident with myself. I should have retreated instead. We were able to win the fight. Since the enemies are weak, it was possibly a good chance for us to take the Lord. But however, our assassin Ling wanted to engage a fight by himself. So I decided to bail the plan and participate into a team fight as well and help Ling. I noticed that the enemies are getting a lot weaker and weaker since we already reached to the late games. But we cannot let our guard down because there's more obstacles for us to face. Hayabusa and Daira is trying to take the Lord. Since they are outnumbered, it's better for us to contest it or at least reset the Lord. Well, I thought we could steal their objective, but Dairath managed to last hit the Lord. Great, now the game is a lot more intriguing. Do you agree? Since the enemies decided to take the Lord, it's better for us to retreat and defend the base first. We already reached the late games now. We have to quickly end the game before it's too late. Alpha suggests that it would be better for us to take the Lord, but I think it's much more better for us to engage a fight instead, because if we manage to win the fight, then we can easily push their base and end the games ourselves. And besides, we cannot take the risk to take the Lord, because the enemies might contest it and it will make the game a lot more difficult for us to end the game. We were lucky enough to win this game, and it was possibly one of the longest and yet hardest game I ever faced since the opposite team have a good Fanny player. It is extremely excruciating. But now, I'm glad this nightmare is all over. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, consider to leave a like and subscribe to this channel, so hopefully more of my videos will get recommended for more new and experienced players. Thanks, and I see you guys next time. Bye bye.